In this video, I'll give you 7 tips on how to choose the right system. Number 1, get a general idea of what it is that you're looking for, what you would like the system to do. This will start by doing some fact finding with your payroll department, your benefits department, and all the other departments that will interface with this system. You can pick 1 or 2 representatives from each department who's going to be a stakeholder in this software adventure. This can be in the form of brainstorming sessions or roundtable discussions where you have little note cards or something like that where they're documenting their frustrations and some of the things they would like to see in the new system. Number 2, do your research on what's out there, like understanding the difference in between an HRMS, an HCM, and an HRIS. Do your basic research on that. You would also determine whether or not you want a standalone payroll system or a standalone benefits administration system or even a standalone learning management software. This will take a little bit of time, but if you get a checklist going, it'll go a little bit quicker. So you want to determine what type of HR system that you really want. Should it include the basic human resources information? Should it include payroll, benefits, learning management, recruiting, employee self-service? Should it have reports, compliance? How customizable is this software? Will you be hosting it in-house or on the cloud, or will it be like a hybrid? You want to ask all those questions up front as far as support, training, implementation, how that process actually works. Number 3, determine your budget. Your budget should be somewhere along the lines of how much you are currently spending on your system and how much you're losing from not having that system work to its fullest capacity. A lot of software companies already have their pricing information, which is upfront and very transparent, and that will be able to give you a good gauge on how much everything will cost. Please note that even though some software companies are transparent with their pricing, not all of them are very transparent. So you want to take into consideration licensing and other types of things, which we will get into later. Number 4, it's time to schedule the demos. Gather your teams and be prepared to sit through these demos with a very critical mindset and really think things through. Again, you're not ready to move forward to the sales process. You are just demoing and looking at the information and gathering more details on the software. Number 5, you're ready to select your final 3 or maybe even your final 5, because sometimes when you get to compare those softwares, they start to all kind of blend together and look alike. So that's why I say 3 to 5. And as you start to eliminate things on your checklist, then you can narrow it down to your final 2 eventually. So number 6, you're ready to make your decision. Now let's move on to number 7. Now you're ready for the business case part of it, where you have done all of your research, you have all of the teams on board. Now you have to get the person who's going to be cutting the check for this software to get their final approval on this, and you need a business case. Your business case will include, of course, how much the software costs, but also how much you're currently losing by not having this system, and definitely demonstrate how much you have to gain by having this brand new system. Please keep in mind, as you are looking for those vendors and you are trying to establish a relationship with them, think of it as your partner for long term, because I know it's so easy to get caught up in the pushy salesman and make final quick decisions. You don't want that. You really want a company that's really going to get that software up and running for you and your organization. And they are really genuinely there to help you reach your goals, not just to sell you a software product and then they disappear into the oasis. So those are my tips for choosing the right software system. If you like what you've heard, click subscribe and I'll see you in the next video.